So, Sebastian, hello.
Hi.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
pleasure.
I've got a few questions. We're here at Gitex Dubai this year. Huawei, of course, have a really big presence here. Reading around Huawei's press releases over the last few weeks and months, I see that you're targeting particular sectors in the Middle East, but also in particular in the UAE. So we're talking about consumers, governments, particular areas of industry. Is there a particular winner for Huawei in terms of the speed of growth?
Actually, as Huawei Cloud, we are focusing on multiple industries. Let's say we call it industries. For example, media and entertainment, Web3, fintech, and of course, government sectors are the most important sectors we are focusing on right now. I think in the first half of the year, we achieved quite a lot of trust, and we succeeded in some of the domains with our customers together. For example, media and entertainment, I think, is the fastest growing sector we had in 2024. Starzplay, which is one of the top platform for streaming and video on demand service. We managed to partner with Starzplay and bring in the latest innovative technology in helping them to provide better services to the viewers. One example is that during Cricket World Cup time, I think the traffic surge reached more than 50% compared to Euro traffic. And we worked very closely with Starzplay. We managed to take over all the traffic, and we guaranteed the best optimal services to all the viewers in the very diversified regions, right? So, and other than media industry, I think we're progressing very fast in areas like Web3 and fintech as well. We have plenty of customers who decided to partner with Huawei in bringing like latest technology in order to provide better services to their clients, right? So I think in general, we are picking up the pace very fast. I mean, Huawei is not the first public cloud service provider in the region, but I believe with the trust and with the support from our customers and partners, we are catching up very fast.
Are there any particular challenges in the UAE and in the Middle East in general that Huawei as a company have specifically had to address?
The good thing that I think as Huawei Cloud, I would say we are the best public cloud service provider who offers the most comprehensive coverage in the region. Taking Egypt as an example, we had a customer who was very actively in providing payment solution in Egypt, but they were given a deadline from the Central Bank of Egypt that they have to make sure that all the data has to stay in Egypt, right? So, and we are currently the only one public cloud service provider who has a local data center and providing hyperscale cloud services in Egypt. So by default, we were the only choice for that customer. And of course, with Huawei, we will always provide the best level technical support to our customer when it comes to migration from traditional IDC or other cloud service providers to Huawei Cloud. So eventually, we made it together with our client to launch the service in Egypt with full compliance to the local regulation.
Are there any particular opportunities in the UAE and in the wider region that Huawei is really, really excited about?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if we look at the cloud market in the region, I think there's a very big space for Huawei to grow. As I said, I mean, Huawei is not the first public cloud service provider in the region, but we have a very different, let's say, way of entering the market. First of all, of course, we are providing the best level of cloud services to our customers, right? Which is very competitive compared to any other cloud service providers. But the most important thing is that we really value our customers' business as well. Huawei is a customer-centric company across all different business domains, and it's the same for cloud business as well. So that's why when we have any potential customer who is thinking about Huawei Cloud and will offer the best level of support. For example, I would say for the majority of the customers who is working with Huawei, we always have on-site engineers to sit with our customers to make sure that when they migrate into Huawei Cloud or when they're using Huawei Cloud, there's no technical issue cannot be addressed right away, right? Because sometimes it will impact their business, which is a big risk or challenge for them. And this is where I'm getting very excited because I see a big gap of the level of support for those tenants who is using public cloud services, actually.
Yeah, I think it's important, isn't it, to have that local support on hand in the time zone, in the right languages. I wanted to ask you a bit about Huawei's work in education and certification. We've just seen a couple of keynotes that have opened Gitex this morning. Yeah. And we saw the Huawei keynotes across the way. And there was a lot of talk about Huawei becoming involved in education at universities and in schools. And I wanted to talk to you specifically about the cloud certification that you guys offer. Is that something that you're really keen to promote in the region as a way of training a local workforce?
Definitely. I mean, we actually spend a lot of effort in promoting our certification program in the UAE and also in the region as well. I think like any other technologies, using the technology will require certain skill sets. And although, I mean, public cloud is very similar from a company to another one, but we do have some uniqueness. For example, we are very strong in artificial intelligence in big data. So we definitely need our partners and our customers to master all those skill sets required to utilize the full power of those technologies. That's why whenever we deal with our customers or with our partners, we'll definitely promote. Sometimes we'll give a training program to some of our large clients and our partners to enable them to use our cloud. And certification is an ongoing process. We started a long time ago, and we'll keep promoting the certification program from Huawei right now.
And can you give us, are there any particular case studies or examples of local businesses or enterprise that you're particularly pleased with in the UAE at the moment?
Yeah, I think in terms of, let's say, I would say I'll be very happy to see if our customers is gaining more value or they are becoming more successful by utilizing Huawei Cloud technologies, right? One example is that there's one of our very close partner and customer called Ankabut. So they're basically an education solution provider in the UAE. So Ankabut partnered with Huawei since 2-3 years back, deployed an educational cloud utilizing Huawei Cloud Technology Foundation. And through that cloud foundation, they're providing actually their own services, including cloud, to the universities, to institutions in UAE with the latest technology, where we'll enable the universities to have a more efficient deployment of their application on top of it. I'm really happy to see that we are getting more and more tenants to migrate their workload on that cloud. And I believe this is the something will make Huawei different, right? We're more flexible in terms of offering technologies. The majority of the public cloud service providers, they are kind of giving all the technology as a service. But we as Huawei depends on the customer requirement. We're willing to authorize the whole technology package to a capable partner, and they can develop whatever applications or extra services on top of it and provide to the end users.
So education could be one of those services,
true.
For example.
That's true.
What do you think the next few years holds for Huawei in UAE, your particular area of specialization, but also in the Middle East as a whole, if I could ask you maybe to make some predictions?
So first of all, I mean, UAE is a very inclusive country. You see technologies from the East, you see technology from the West, right? And if you look at what the market will need in next 5 years, I think there's a very big portion of technologies will come from the east part of the world. And Huawei definitely will be among one of them, who is providing technologies and contributing to the development of the society of UAE. And especially for artificial intelligence and all the advanced technologies. In the UAE, I mean, there's a very clear vision and strategy, national strategy of driving technology development from the country or in the country itself, instead of only getting technology from outside. And as I said, I mean, the biggest difference with Huawei Cloud is that we're more flexible in terms of offering technology in different form, right? We're not only selling technologies, we can authorize technologies to capable partners in order to enable them to, serve the country in a better way, because sometimes they know better what the country wants. And if you look at the private sectors, it's the same thing. I think private sectors in the end is all about value, what kind of value we can contribute as Huawei to that, right? And as a customer-centric company, we believe that with all the effort we are putting right now in contributing value to customers, we'll have more and more partners and customers who will decide to work with Huawei. And that's why I'm very confident that in next 5 to 10 years, we'll definitely do better and better in the country and also in the region as well.
Okay, well, I wish you the best of luck. And Sebastian, thanks ever so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.